Good day, everyone. Nice to meet you here. So probably we'll wait for like a few more minutes while everyone is coming, while community is collecting here today on our live. Okay, people are start coming, so just few more minutes before we'll start our like I suppose a weekly AMA session with our team, personally with me. So today here with you. It's me. Like my name is Sergey. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Tank Metaverse. So okay, just few more minutes while people are collecting. Okay, so I just while we're waiting, when everyone is joining us today, so I will remind you one more time that today, yeah, of course, we're waiting really much for your nice questions, for questions regarding our ecosystem, regarding everything, development stages, our ideas, our marketing positioning. So just whatever you feel reasonable, whatever are you interested in, feel free to ask us today in comments. I will first start from like my speech and my introduction into the product and into our further plans and next steps. And straight after that, I will with big pleasure answer all the questions of our community. So just remember about these options. So okay, I think it's time to start. So people will join meanwhile. So as I said today, I am with you, yeah, with our on our weekly public session with Tank Metaverse community. So my name is Sergey, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Tank Metaverse. So I would like to start our today's meeting with like a regular introduction of basically what are we building, what are we creating, and what Tank Metaverse is at all. So yes, let me share the screen. I will like follow the presentation, the pitch deck of our project, just to give you more visualization, understanding on what is going on. So we're the Tank Metaverse, and basically gentlemen, okay, let's follow. Uh, sorry for some internet issues. So let's like follow with your comments in chat. Just let me know. Do you hear me now? And what is like connection now? I'll temporarily stop my cam. Just let me know what is going on. I'll try to fix my internet. Uh, just write some pluses if the voice is okay, and write some minuses if the voice is bad. Awesome, awesome. So I see that. Yeah, I definitely sorry for that. So please, just if something is going on, and if something is cracking, just follow in the chat. Yes, so I'll return back the video. Thank you for your patience. So I will like keep going on about like what Tank Metaverse is. So basically, as you see, like in terms of the best blockchain and web solutions, we're building an environment which is possible to where it's possible to gain some profits in terms of our gamification and play to earn processes. It's also easy to integrate with other web spaces, with other games, multiverses, metaverses, and everything, just to create one united multiverse. Because obviously, if we're talking about like modern play to earn and metaverse solutions, we can't tell that we have like something very complex and very essential in terms of like all this experience, because basically it's like a simple very primitive games, very primitive web environments, and we can tell that this is the multiverse, this is the metaverse, only you were like talking about something of the internet scale at least. So that is why we're building the solutions that are easy to integrate, and we're onboarding a lot of partners with some similar values, similar projects, just to build something what is really looks like a real metaverse. So we call this multiverse because it's a kind of bench of different environments. So we have already web solutions that are ready for integrations with other worlds. In terms of our NFTs, of course, we also like I will talk about this a bit later. Of course, we have like a bench of NFT solutions also. Yeah, and DAO. This is also one of the key features of our project. Of course, we have a decentralized governance for a bench of like solutions. We have yeah, as you will see earlier, we have sorry later we have of course the kind of virtual spaces, the virtual city, where yeah, we have a city councils, and people of course can participate in all the city processes, in everything to manage the city life, and to control some also the parts of economic systems and everything, because we are building the project that will be used by people, and of course we're onboarding people into the any level of experience. So in terms of like what are the key, because I of course told earlier that we're a kind of cross reality, we're a kind of virtual space and a kind of game. So yes, we have three main modules that I would like to highlight. Tank Polis is a kind of our virtual city, the capital city of the metaverse, where basically users like are living their social life. They can go for some networking events, conferences, for some NFT galleries, exhibitions, like both uh, community and personal quests. So this will be like a kind of virtual space with various options for social interaction and for some like environment interaction into quest activities. Also, it's a space for earning and creating, because basically we have a kind of NFT land, just the first type of our NFTs, the NFT land, which is possible to be purchased, and users can build any kind of facilities there. That could be something for the project placement, for instance, if they are like um, some kind of similar projects. They can basically build a neighborhood or office of their own project, make some branding, personalization, and we can forward like people to their virtual space or to their game from our metaverse easily, like with, let's say, portal solutions. We have this solutions ready, so usually this is how it works like. And yeah, of course, as you will see later, we have a kind of other experience, not only tank police, and surely we have some solutions how to connect this, how to merge these parts together, and people can easily like build something that will simplify their experience on Tank Arena on our second game module. So I will return to this later. And in terms of like Tank Arena, yes, in terms of Tank Arena, it's a kind of a 3D battle game, because just to make some comparison, yeah, Tank Police could be like a kind of Rome, a kind of like big city with diverse personalities, and Tank Arena is a kind of Coliseum for this Rome. It's like a stadium in the city center where holders of NFT tanks, the second type of our NFTs, where holders of NFT tanks can compete for some rewards in loots, in experience points, in tokens finally. So it's a kind of 3D battle game. And the final entity is a cross reality. It's basically a range of solutions on AR, on augmented reality, on VR, and even on offline experience, which are a kind of addition to our game environment that provides like a deeper immersion and bigger like cycle for the experience for our users. So in terms of cross reality, as I said, we have AR. So we already have a bunch of solutions for AR, mostly for previews of our NFT and AR, when you can easily like download any 3D object, any game asset to your camera, put it somewhere like in the city and walk around it, film some content. It's just like more interaction for preview. Yes, but later we're adding some gamification, some game mechanics into AR as well. Yes, in terms of VR, we have like a plan to design the higher resolution, because first we're building on web. Of course, I will explain this later, but on future milestones, we're also going to, to develop the more high resolution, because web, of course, is limiting ourselves in that. But we are like building a higher resolution extensions for VR, for desktop, and also we're like involving the different technologies. For instance, Tesla suits, which will provide like much bigger immersion and much more interaction and feedback from the gaming experience. Because if someone doesn't know, I will explain more. Because Tesla suits is a kind of like a body suit that provides high feedback from from the experience, from the virtual experience. For instance, if like you drive a tank, you can feel like all the mechanics with your body. If something will push you, you will also feel this push. You will feel the recoil, everything. You can even feel like the raindrops with that. So yes, we also have partnerships in this sector, and we on later milestones we're providing like solutions for this high feedback and high experience as well. And in terms of offline experience, we have like okay, I will tell you, yeah, we have a bunch of real tanks, offline real tanks that are possible, absolutely are being possible to to drive, to come for a real tank race. So basically our plan is to provide users with possibilities to stake their in-game assets, stake their online assets into into the stake their online assets to receive some tickets for the offline experience. So easily, basically, they can like have some NFTs, have some tokens, assets, and later they can like stake it and win a ticket to go and drive a real tank. or even a crash a car or to shoot a tank. It's not a problem because we already have this kind of offline solution, and only thing we need is just to complete the game cycle and connect all the mechanics together. So this is also the option for deeper immersion, because to tell the truth, like analyzing various realities like real life, like VR, AR, and some web computer solutions, I came to the conclusion that, of course, VR is a good immersion. Real life is still better, but the solution of future is something like in the middle. So of course we need to integrate technologies into our life. VR is like it's much more than we really need, because we still live like our real life. But augmented reality, cross reality solutions, of course, will be like the probably the top popular solutions in next 3-5 years. So that is why we're like preparing in advance this bench of solutions. Okay, I will explain this a bit later as well. So I will skip the problem solving and market overview, just to tell you more about our environment. So basically we're building, like according to our legend, we're building a kind of, a far kind of distant environment somewhere in the space, somewhere in far galaxies, where like the diverse personalities from all over the blockchain and around came on their starship of generations to build a new society, to build a peaceful society, and they don't really aware of how to use weapons, how to use guns, tanks, whatever, in terms of like conflicts, in terms of some competition. They only like use it to have some kind of experience, fun, and interaction. So they like built this kind of city, the virtual city Tank Polis, and they have the tank arena there for attraction, for, like as I said, like Coliseum in Romanian Empire. So just for fun, for glory, and for reward. And yeah, as I said previously, our two main entities are like Tank Polis and Tank Arena. So yeah, this is 3D virtual city and the battle game there. So yeah, probably I will tell you more about NFTs and our like game pieces. So this is the sketch of how our arena will look like. So yes, as I said previously, this is a 3D game, because as you like will discover the crypto play to earn market, metaverse market, in actual shape, it's a pretty poor experience for gaming. It's a pretty poor experience for various like options of what people can do. So that is why projects of this kind, they usually can't provide long sustainability. They usually can't provide the real personalized experience to make people feel like uh, feel this ecosystem as a part of their life, as a really valuable part of their life. And that is why it's all done mostly for making money on IDO, or a bit later play to earn. Also usually, like due to the poor economic system, it usually works not really too long. It usually works few months after IDO, or a bit more, but of course depending on the market. But we really made a very big analysis of how metaverses, of how play to earn systems can sustain and can provide people like a real experience. And we came to the conclusion that first of all, we need to have a real really immersive gameplay, really nice balance among players and environment. We need to have a lot of solutions for personalization, for creation, first of all, to make people like uh, how to say, to make people care much about their game assets, to make people create and feel the real experience. So this is how we about to reach the fruits, and how we're about to reach the people's hearts. And of course, this kind of solutions, they also are directed to reach not only like a traditional crypto gaming play to earn like audience. We also are about to onboard traditional simple gaming markets, like some other markets which are not related much to crypto. Because of course, like gaming market is a very huge market, and one who can like merge together crypto gamers and like simple gamers will reach a lot of fruits. So and of course, this will help us much to bring much more resources into our ecosystem and provide longer sustainability, more good balance in terms of economic, in terms of gaming experience. So as I said, to achieve this, first of all, we use the high personalization, because I will tell you later about our NFTs. People can really create something really personalized to their like own own how to say it, yeah, sorry for that, to personalize it to their own personality. Yes, and also we're gamificating the blockchain. I mean, for instance, in Tank Polis, like if you want to do some farming, some yield farming, you need to buy land and build a farming factory. So this really makes sense, like in terms of imagination, in terms of how it really works in a real life. And also we bring another like gamification options for all the Web3, for all the blockchain. So it will just really simplify the adoption of newcomers, of not crypto people, of like traditional gamers. In terms of that, we also don't really push people to buy NFTs and pay to play games on early steps. They can when we'll have our MVP released, they don't really need to even buy any NFTs to start the game. I will explain like how it works. So basically, okay, I will probably uh, scroll to the slide about NFTs and tell a bit about that. So basically, when you start playing our game, you start from the very basic tank of the first level. Yeah, of course, we have some separation. We have tanks like light, medium, and heavy tanks, just to provide more, tactic, more team play, not only like the straight firing and that's it. No, we provide, of course, some space, some room for tactics and team play. That is why we need different types of tank to highlight different personalities, different strategics. So yes, and we also, like in terms of rareness, we have like rare legendary tanks. We have different types of that as well. And yeah, but they mostly affect your options for earning and options for staking and farming. They don't really as much affect your game environment, but also they do, but not as much. So in terms of like NFT tanks, you start basically from the very first level of NFT. Of course, if you don't buy it on the secondary market, yeah, but you start from the first level, and you don't need to buy the NFT before the game. You just can start from, like, let's say, rented game asset. You can just take the NFT. You won't have it on your wallet. You will just have the in-game asset, and you can start like attending some games. You can start attending some like tournaments, even whatever, and you can even start earning tokens. And once you want to receive this like tank as an NFT to your wallet, you just need to mint it, and then you will pay for it. The only reason and the only let's say problem is that the far you go, the more you upgrade your NFT. You can change some modules. You probably don't even have this NFT. You have it as a game asset, as I said. But the more you upgrade it, the like more expensive it is. So the later you mint it, the more expensive it will cost for you as well. In this or another way, of course, once you will buy it, if you want to have like this NFT in your wallet, and also before you don't like before you don't buy this NFT, before you don't mint it, you can't like withdraw, you can't claim your reward tokens to your account. You can still have them in the game, you can use them in the game, but if you want like to claim any rewards, you need to purchase NFT, of course, because this is basically how like the worldwide market works. So we can't like print tokens only, because it won't last too long. Of course, this is like a big this will be a big failure if we'll just provide the emission of tokens. Of course, we need to have some balance. So that is why, yeah. But still, we provide users to start with possibility to start playing for free, absolutely, to give them, of course, the trial of the experience, so that it will be more easy for them to understand, do they need this game or not. We're not greedy. We don't need to people waste money on game they don't like. Only after they like it, they will make their choice. And yes, also we have different kind of modes. We have, like, as I said, yeah, we have like team modes. We have personal, so to say, one versus one modes. We have PvE modes as well, but multiplayer modes, they have also a kind of separation. Let's say classic chamber and legendary chamber. So in classic chamber, you can, it is absolutely free to play. You don't need to pay for to start the game. You don't even need to buy the NFT, only if you want to claim your rewards after. Yeah, and you receive some rewards from the reward pool. So that means that we have a kind of pool which is collected from like all our flows of ecosystem income. Of course, these are like NFTs, upgradings, loot boxes. These are also like some advertisement spaces, so to say, because surely, yeah, you probably could see that on our arena. We have a kind of advertisement, a kind of organic banners, not like annoying advertisement all over your screen. Not only like organic banners on our arena, and also in our 3D city, where we make some product placement and some advertisement of our partners. Of course, our DAO, governance, our city council could even decide what kind of advertisement we should take and what we shouldn't. Yeah, but this will also fill our rewards pool to provide bigger rewards for our community without making some additional, some additional maintenance, some additional emission of our tokens, of course, because it's always affect bad the economy. Yes, and so as I said, in this classic chamber in free-to-play mode, you can receive rewards only from reward pool. We're kind of regulating, along with our DAO governance, we're regulating the balances. We're picking the different models to provide better sustainability. So you can just literally have a free-to-play mode and receive something from the ecosystem if you win. Yeah, and that's it. But we have like the legendary chamber, which is much more profitable but a bit risky. That means that before starting the game, you need to stake kind of some amount of tokens, and the winner takes everything. It's usually played with 5 versus 5 multiplayer mode. So we have 10 players. Anyone like stakes, for instance, 10 tokens, and the winning team takes everything back. We just take a little percent for burning and for reward pool. So that means that this is kind of deflation scenario, because we don't really spend our tokens to pay for these rewards. You can lose some little amount, but you can earn a kind of almost twice more than you stake. Yeah, just literally, because you receive from from the losing team. We only take a little amount to burn tokens, of course, to provide deflation, and to fill our reward pool. So this is a kind of very basic words, because I don't want to waste a lot of your time today, but I already do, as I see 30 minutes passed. But yes, this is just in very basic words what very early and what very basic game modes we have, and how you can earn tokens. So we have different modes. Some are free to play, some are stake to play. But in both cases, yeah, you can earn rewards. In some you can earn more, in some you can earn less. Some are more risky, some are not risky at all. So we have different solutions for any stage. You can have some free practice, then you can go for some stake for play arena and win much more. Surely we have regular tournaments. We have regular special events where, of course, we can like make some sponsors prizes where we can make some additional ways of incomes. But these are just the regular modes. And of course, we have, as I said, person versus environment modes. So first of all, they will be used on the beginning, on the demo release, when we don't probably when we'll make some whitelist for testing, we won't have much community like on the test net for to cover like the full multiplayer cycle. So we're developing the AI solutions for our bots, so you can also play versus bots for some practice. Yeah, and we'll have some special tracks, so to say, the dungeons, where you can dive, play versus environment, find some loot. Just, yeah, we have a kind of interaction in this case as well, because if you will look on our tanks, because sometimes people are asking, yeah, why shouldn't World of Tanks just create something like you do on the blockchain? And yeah, that will be a problem for you. But I can answer you. We don't basically create another World of Tanks. This is the different game. We have a kind of we're not about the World War second. We're not about like the war at all. We're about attraction. We're about fun. About some yeah, experience, not about the destruction. That is why we have like a kind of futuristic tanks. Of course, they will keep all the tank mechanics. I mean, you will have like separately. You will have tracks. You will have cannon, turret, engine. You could change different modules. Yeah, because as I previously said, we have like a kind of NFT loop. We have various levels of our tank. You start from the first level. You later can upgrade them with your tokens, with experience points, so you can upgrade them, change different modules, change the appearance, change some skins, change or add some additional weapons, additional partels. And as a result, you will have like a personal tank with a very, first of all, with a big space for creation, and secondary with very unique qualities, like both in-game qualities and market qualities as well, because providing personalization will also add much more value, because each tank will have a kind of, its personal story. So this is what basically always have its own price, the story and the personalized experience. Okay, so I think it's all clear. Just if not, let me know in the chat. Later I will answer all the questions. So I already told you a few words about our cross reality solutions. Yes, so I probably keep to the production stages, because of course you're excited to know where basically we are and what are our steps ahead. So yes, we do have a kind of few stages on which we're like implementing our solutions. Now we're producing. We already like did the whole huge parts of art pre-production, of concept art, of concept creation, of picking the mechanics, etc. So now we're just assembling all the pre-production and proof of concept stage to our like engine. We are building, of course, on Unity, because as I said previously, we are like a web extension, and we're building cross reality. People are asking why we don't use Unreal Engine, because it's like the very awesome graphics there. Yes, I know, but Unreal Engine doesn't work on web. So this is what you need to understand. And of course, web have some limits for graphics, for everything. That's why we're using Unity, because it's like the best solution. And also, the reason why we basically do that is to provide people, first of all, easy like access to our game. They don't need to download something, anything. They don't need to like download each of your new version. They don't need to do much steps. They just can open the link and start playing. That's it. They easily can like authorize via their Web3 wallet, and that's it. Because if you make like a downloadable game, it's there are some issues in how to connect this with blockchain. Of course, I understand how you can like solve this, but still, and yes, people need to download it. It's much more hard to adopt people with that kind of solutions. And Also, it's much more easy to integrate your game, to integrate your environment with other worlds, because we already have a bunch of partners, a bunch of cool projects with similar values, with sustainable economies, and we can easily like add them to our like full cycle, so to say, multiverse experience, where you can easily travel among different worlds and have different experiences. With this, with web solution, we can also easily integrate other games, not only tank, like arena. We can also like add some, I don't know, like tank chess, or not even tank, whatever, like whatever you like, airplanes, like cars, horses, whatever. We can very easily integrate it to our experience, because it's a web extensions. We just can forward different links. You can open the door, and the different game will open for you. So it's easy. And now, yes, we're assembling all this to our game engine Unity. We're preparing the demo for the first release. Our first demo release will go before our private presale. Our private presale goes between 4th and 7th of May. And on the 1st of May, we make a first demo release. It will include a kind of single player trial modes, where you can pick different tanks. You can drive like through the track, shoot your enemies, shoot over like the AI bots, because they will be ready till that time. Pass some quests, and of course we'll track your performance. So we will like track how much shells did you use to pass the task, what is your like accuracy, everything. And we will also like reward the best players. So we'll create a kind of rank, and all the best performers of the first demo stage, which will be valid from the first uh, from the day of the first demo release till the day of the second demo release, so approximately 2 weeks. So you can try more and more. You can bring friends, you can all like try that, and the best performers will have like nice rewards from our team and our like investors and sponsors. Also, we'll do have like a kind of special conquest on that time, because even before second release, we'll implement like the limited rooms for multiplayer modes, and we'll have a kind of special conquest among our investors, our bakers, our friends, team developers, partners, and even from our users, because of course we'll have some whitelist. It will be mostly like mostly consist of those who are participating in our private pre-sale, but also we'll like onboard the different users. So we'll make a kind of like some amount of people to some number of people to have a special tournament with prizes as well. So this will be like the first, so to say, like funny, interactive, and rewardable test net, which is valid from the first demo release till second demo release. And second demo release will be done. Now I'm talking only about Arena. So the second demo release will be done on the 15th of May, and second demo release also include Tank Police, because we are producing both entities in parallel. And first we release Arena only, then we add on the second release, like 2 weeks after, we add Tank Police, our web virtual city as well. So they will be already connected. You can like enter Tank Police. Will have some social quests there and some NFT exhibition and marketplace. So you can walk around, you can see our NFTs in AR also already. And yes, and in the same time, you can enter the arena straight from the Tank Police or separately, and play the multiplayer mode, and also like the PvE mode as well. So they both will be available on demo. And then on the 30th of May, we have IDO. So I will talk about IDO a bit later once I will complete our like game production stages. And the next milestones are MVP and alpha version that will be complete in this year our MVP that will include all the essential like functions. I mean, the play to earn solutions, the tank development trees, like the marketplaces, and additional game assets, everything, and more like essential graphics, more essential game environment and tank mechanics. All this stuff will be like released in one bundle in the beginning of September, because yeah, as you all know, like market usually awakes after a summer rest, after summer vacations. Business like awakes, and people start like pushing market, crypto market, I mean, up. So we want to catch this wave. We want to push our marketing. We want to release the game as well at that time, like to make for a great boost. So I mean, this will be a very like good wave for us when we are releasing the MVP. A lot of really functions, most of functions even, will be ready there. Yes, and till the end of the year, we're producing the alpha version that will be ready in December. So these are our milestones for this year in terms of both Tank Police and Tank Arena. And during the next year, we're keep optimizing all the solutions, keep adding more and more opportunities, and also we're implementing AR, VR solutions, and moving our Tank Arena experience to the mobile game. Because of course, for the more easy experience for everyday regular experience, surely we need to like have some solution on mobile phones. So yes, we are also building on later steps our Tank Arena on mobile as well, like as a blitz game mode. So this is a kind of how we're like moving in terms of our production. Very soon we'll also like release our trailers, release our first like previews, but like in 1 month, straight in 1 month, we'll have like our first demo release. So this is how we're moving in terms of that. And yes, in terms of other like milestones, we, as I said, we have IDO in the end of May. So yes, till that time, of course, we're actively like building our community. We're actively, providing different marketing campaigns, partnerships as well, everything. But like probably you would like to know what is our like launching strategy, what chains, what launch pads, and what like our plan for price maintaining and everything. Of course, I would like to share it with you. So in terms of like launching, we have first of all, we have cross chain of Binance Smart Chain and Polygon. So this is where are we launching on the beginning. Yet we're pretty much related to Near protocol, to their community of both like users, entrepreneurs, and even founding team. So we are pretty much related to them, and I really love the idea. I love the performance of Near protocol. It's really decentralized, really scalable. So that is why on later steps we're also migrating on Near. So even before our MVP, will have a kind of cross chain of Binance, of Polygon, and Near protocol. Yes, so and yeah, of course, Binance and Polygon are just more easy in terms of launching, because much more launching partners are on that. Yes, and in terms of our launch pads and kind of projects which we are like onboarding to our launch strategy, we do have 5 launch pads confirmed, like 5 main. Of course, we have like smaller ones with whom we're also signing contracts, but I will like explain. As I said, we have private pre-sale and we have public sale. So on private pre-sale, we go for a bunch of launch pads, mostly for those with who we don't have a kind of key target audience, because surely we need to bring a strong strategy of launching, and we used to we should not really avoid, but we should like direct like communities which aren't really much related to gaming and to metaverse into the rounds with wasting. So yes, that is why for private pre-sale we go for a Binance Smart Chain pad, for BST pad. This is a massive partner, a big launch pad, one of the top tier launch pads. but yeah, we go with them for private pre-sale only. Also, we have a small private pre-sale with Polypad. It's like the same like BSC pad, but for Polygon, from the same partner, by the way. So we, I didn't say before you, but I will say that we, one of our key partners, I can under one of our key partners, I can like highlight Bluezilla, who are like helping us in terms of marketing, in terms of launching, and they are basically a kind of investing also in some of our early rounds. So that is why, yeah, we use them as launching partner, and they like provide us with BSC pad, as I said, with Polypad, with MetaVPad and Game Zone. Those two we use for our public sale, because they are obviously a kind of key audience launchpads for us, because Game Zone is like one of the most famous gamify launchpads. MetaVPad the same, but for metaverses. In terms of other launching partners, we also have CDFI, with whom we're like finalizing and signing our contract at the moment, because yeah, surely this is a very massive and very big partner in terms of launching gamify projects, so we couldn't skip that. And we're very excited to work with them as well. So for public sale, we have like Bluezilla, we have CDFI. We also are onboarding a few more partners, but I would announce it a bit later when we'll have like final conclusion, because we're still picking the best solutions and still like discussing conditions with them. In terms of private sale, we also have few more smaller partners, but I will also make like all this announced bundle during the next week when we'll have all the finalizations, because as you see, we use pretty a lot of launchpads because we want to cover a big community. We want to yeah, we want to yeah, kind of create a big environment with reliable community for us. That is why we uh, are not shy to go for a lot of launchpads, because it's a really good boost in terms of community. Yes, and straight after that, straight after IDO, surely we have plan for maintaining our price. We'll have like NFT release after first NFT release after the IDO. We'll also have a special NFT conquest within like cool artists who will create the really like pieces of art for our skins of the tanks, and we will use them on the first NFT pre-sale. So I would tell a bit more, because this is a very rare option. I mean, to buy our very rare option to buy our NFTs, because the first bundle will include the very, I mean, unique and very rare tanks with uh, with special qualities that will be better than the qualities of the same tanks after MVP release. So they will have like unique appearance and higher qualities than average. But of course, they will be very limited. Most likely, there will be like a kind of 30 of those tanks that you can buy straight after IDO using our tokens on first NFT presale, and uh, that's it. So I mean, this will be like the very narrow window with very cool stuff. And later, of course, we will just go for more regular ones. Of course, you still could receive something rare, something legendary from our loot boxes. Yeah, but the first like and top bundle, like so to say, historical collection will be released straight after the IDO. Also, of course, we have some plans for tax listings, for very interesting, very powerful partnerships, as well with some cyber sport partners, because I see people are asking in the chat. Yes, we will have some cyber sports solutions. We have cool partners for that. We'll make the announcement a bit later, and some of partnerships will be announced straight after IDO as well. Yes, and surely we'll also have a lot of conquests, a lot of tournaments within our game straight after IDO before the MVP, and also we'll have like very narrow window for staking, because I'm not really much into staking as it kills the economic system, but Straight after IDO, we will make like a very narrow window between listing on text and listing on DEX and listing on text, like 1 week only. People will have like opportunity to enter staking straight, for the period straight, at minimum straight, like before IDO. So at least staking for 3-4 months. Yeah, mostly let's say 3. And yeah, this will be just the rare option with nice percents, but I mean, we won't like provide this opportunity for like any time, any period. It will be valid and open for like only a week maximum. So this is a kind of what basically are we creating now, and what you should await during the next 2 months from us. So okay, I told you about production stages. So I will shortly introduce my team, because of course we have very nice international team of very good specialists who really make me a very big pleasure of working with them. So of course, like our team is much bigger. We were like a kind of 30 team members, but our like key directors, key officers are like noted here. So we have like officers for all the necessary branches for marketing, for partnerships, because in actual realities, marketing isn't really, uh, fluent without partnerships. You need to build a strong partnership connection. You need to partner with similar projects, to share communities, to create something together. Because if you're like as for instance Decentraland or Sandbox are doing, if you're like building like closed solution, if you're creating like a closed brand, you're much more limited in resources, much more limited in future than if you're like creating something together. You don't need to create already existing solutions. You can like take some ready solutions of your partners, you can optimize them, you can build something together. So of course we're very actively working on marketing and partnerships. We have of course a chief technical officer, obviously, to handle all the blockchain solutions, handle all the game and blockchain together. We have surely the operational officers to maintain all the processes inside the team, because it's of course very necessary, especially because we're like international. We're working like on each time zone all over the planet, anytime, without any weekends, without any stops. We're working permanently. And I'm very proud also of our advisory team, because these are very powerful guys. Nicholas, Jaden, and Derek, they are like very big specialists in their sector. Uh, Nicholas is very experienced blockchain entrepreneur with top-notch solutions for data assign, for DAO governance, for a bunch of other solutions. Jaden is like a kind of angel investor and strong strategist, and Derek is one of the conquistadors in terms of so to say metaverse real estate, because he's like firstly he's a real estate agent, but he's like diving deep into the future shape of metaverses, and providing us with good solutions, with good connections in terms of like building like the right so to say real estate policy into the metaverses. And of course, like the founding team, me personally and my partner Sergey, we are like working together for 5 years. We're creating businesses, advising teams, building businesses, and building some team branches into blockchain and into offline business as well. We have a bunch of offline businesses together, and we started to do blockchain separately, but pretty in the same time in 17. As traders, as investors, as later as business developers, like and specialists in economic part, in marketing part. Yeah, and now we're creating our own project, because attending like a bunch of crypto events during last year, and like building some more easy than now solutions for digitalizing like offline assets as NFTs. We were like talking to people from all over the world, and together like in this networking, in these brainstorms with big specialists in blockchain as well, we kind of created this idea because I saw really much in my life experience. I saw the imperfection of existing blockchain projects, the imperfection of existing play to earn with like more earn than play solutions, but this doesn't work at all, with very poor game experience, with poor economic systems, with like non-sustainable solutions. And seeing this imperfection, I decided to create my own project, yes, with real stuff, with real immersion, and with sustainable ecosystem. So this is basically what are we doing now. And few more words about our partners. As I announced previously, we have Bluzilla onboarded in terms of our launching partner. Uh, Among our bakers, we have MH Ventures and Bluzilla as well. We have Anchor Strategy, Gotbit. We have Zephyrus Capital, Maximus Capital Group, Excalibur. And we already signed a bunch of others, but we don't basically Labs, of course, but we didn't add them yet. But of course, lots of updates will follow. You can see in our Telegram, you can see in our Twitter that we're like announcing, like each week we're announcing a lot of new partnerships. In terms of tech partners, we have ARHat and like. Near, Polygon as and Safel as our partners. We received grants from Near and Polygon for our development. We also are partnering with our ARHat and Safel in terms of creating blockchain and web solutions. AR is our partner on building virtual spaces, and AR solution Safel is a non-custodial multi-vault, which is also ready to integrate with us. So this is a kind of our main network, and of course a bunch of like games and partner projects with same values, with whom we're like building together and integrating. So we have a kind of partners all over, and of course media partnerships. Yes, Carl to the Moon, Cointelegram, and Cointelegraph, with whom we are related. So we are building partnerships on each sector, like with media support, with marketing support, with tech support, launching, investments, and everything else. So I'll probably scroll a bit back just to finalize my already a 1 hour introduction to you. I will scroll back to the tokenomics to highlight highlight our main token supply and segregation. As you can see, we're building pretty decentralized project. Yeah, I will try to move. Just give me a sec. Yes, so now you can see we're building a kind of pretty decentralized projects. We're not really into making money on IDO. We're about creating. So that is why we decided to create something really decentralized. We're selling, as you can see, we're selling 20% of tokens. Sorry, not 20, we're selling 40% of tokens straight on IDO and private sale. Advisors and team, they are go for 5 and 4%. So 12 are for marketing, 20 are for liquidity and farming. So what is also pretty enough. 12 are for economics, ecosystem, sorry. That means that we're using these tokens for integrations, for creating more and more utility to our tokens. I mean, to integrations with other worlds, for some development part, and etc. Just to give more and more value and more solutions, options, possibilities, and utility. Yes, surely we have some reserve to support some possible lacking in ecosystem in terms of probably some testing, some bounty campaigns. Yeah, we have separate sector for bounty, but just if it won't be enough, because we have a lot of things for testing. Surely, yeah, we'll support this from reserve and obviously airdrop. So this is how basically it looks like. You can see that we are like releasing 40% to the people. So we're decentralizing that, because this basically, yeah, I also should obviously explain that we have a kind of two token like mode, two token system. And here I'm describing like the IDO token for you. So we have two tokens, as I said, TNK, so like so to say tank token TNK. This is the ticker, and shot token. So 10K is a kind of DAO IDO token. So where you can look here on the screen at its separation and its distribution. So yes, this is a kind of DAO token. That is why we're like releasing 40% to spread like the governance potential around our community. Yes, and our second token, the shot token, is a kind of reward token. It will be based on like not limited supply, but we won't print it permanently. We won't print it in advance. We'll print it only in case if like people need it. We'll have like first released bundle, and then DAO community can decide, do we need to print more? So surely we'll have some balancers for our ecosystem, for our reward pool. So DAO community can decide. I mean, how we like do we like provide some limits, or do we print more those of tokens? Yes, and surely we are also compensating possible like fluctuations with deflation scenarios and burning, because like this second shot token will be provided with like various scenarios for token burning on each step, on each transaction. If you are purchasing something, if you're like withdrawing something, if you're like staking for some game, you're on each step like any income, any like deal comes up with burning of our shot token, because of course we need to provide those strong burning scenarios to maintain the economy of that token. And surely those two tokens will be connected. I mean, our DAO token 10K is used to, of course it's used in the city, because it's, let's say, the capital, the main currency in our capital. So basically you can use it in the city to rent some spaces, to buy some land, to buy some something there. And also it is used to buy NFT tanks. Yes, of course, because we need to provide like liquidity to the main token. Yes, and shot token is used to buy some upgradings of your tanks. As I said, you can buy some new modules, you can buy some tracks, turrets, cannons, some additional partels like machine gun or some rocket. You can buy some skins using a second like reward token, and you can easily swap it to the main 10K token. Yes, while also like 10K is used to buy the most rare, the most like top tier loot boxes, and shot token is used to buy like loot boxes of less value. So this is basically how the utility is spread around, and what is the utility of both tokens. And just to add more explanation on what utility is among our tokens, straight after our IDO, straight when like we'll complete the community building and we'll complete our token release, yes, we'll also surely we're creating the launchpad. We're building, of course, along with other like blockchain solutions, along with all the necessary ecosystem blockchain solutions like swap, bridges, because we have cross-chain, whatever. We're also building our launchpad to share like um, the best projects, the best partner projects with our community. Yes, so this will be the additional utility, because surely you will need some of our tokens to go for our launchpad. Yes, and of course we're integrating with different like other metaverses, with other projects who will also adopt our tokens in some parts of their ecosystem that will add you more utility. So easily, yeah, buying our like main 10K token, you can not only use it inside the game as a main currency, you can obviously also, as I said, use it for DAO governance of our both like city life and in-game economy, and also they can like play the game asset, and one they want to use it, they can easily mint it. Yes, straight from the game on each step. And once they do this, they can like claim the rewards they already received. In terms of in-game purchase, yes, if you want, surely you can do this. We have like a wide range of different like stuff on our marketplace. You can buy tanks, you can buy loot boxes, you can buy some skins, upgrades to your tanks, different modules, like everything. You can also buy some land, you can make some transactions, rent some spaces for events, concerts, parties, whatever. Yes, so it's all available in our game. But of course, you have free to play ways, yeah, on each step almost. Yeah, and do we have to include casino bait into our game? Yes, I think, yeah, we will go for some parts of betting as well. It won't be like straight bet.
Yeah, I think our partner has some internet problems. I will take it from here. By the way, my name is Kavi. We are Godbit team, and we are also strategical partners with Tank Metaverse. As for our duty or as for our work with them, we'll be working inside the market, like consulting them with the market insight, price maintenance, and successful price discovery, and later on with the bringing some. As for our partner has already said, there is a lot of utility for the token, and we will be also helping them through the way to bring more values to the project, and not only that, to have a great results in the market, not only in the market and also in the centralized and decentralized exchanges. As for us, we provide like we are doing consulting with them, doing market making in some of the development maybe. We'll be taking care, like participating. Yeah, pretty much this from our side. And we are strategical partners for them. We are in the market for almost 5 years now, and have a great experience and great team to make this, bring this into the reality. And yeah, that's pretty much it from my side, from Godbeat side. If you guys have any questions to me, you can put it in the comment section and we can take it from there.
Sorry. Thank you for introduction. Yeah, from your side, I basically wanted to introduce you straight after questions. So please meet the Godbit, the great partners. So yeah, as Kaveh said, basically they are providing us with some market making solutions, with some nice partnerships, some network of partnerships all around the planet, strategies. So I really much appreciate their work, their approach, very professional, very in time. So thank you for your efforts. So
Yeah,
gentlemen,
no, my pleasure. And as I mentioned, we are looking for a great how to make the crypto big, which
yes,
eventually it will be, and that's one of the ways. And as
yes,
for the experience, we see that the Tank Meta is really promising, to be honest, and that's why we come on board and doing whatever we can do and bring more values to the Tank Metaverse. So that's our pleasure.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That's true. So, gentlemen, sorry. Let's probably proceed to our question.
I think he has some internet connection problems. I will take it from here, guys. If you have any question, please put it in the comment section, and we'll be answering to those all.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, sorry, gentlemen, for that. Yeah, because So I needed to change the hotel, and internet isn't best here. Yeah, but I shared from my phone, so now I will continue. So yeah, sorry for that gap. So I was supposed to talk about how we are planning to maintain the economy. So yes, surely we have like deflation and burning scenarios that are provided from the very beginning. In terms of deflation, we have like both deflation. We have, yeah, deflation and inflation modes on our game, but inflation are much less than deflation. What is our plan? Because inflation is regulated by the communities, not even with ecosystem only, but with DAO governance as well. While deflation is how to say it, is stable, and it's like statically more than inflation according to like our calculations. In terms of token burning, as I said, our reward tokens, they are on each step they are like used for any transaction, they are burning. Because yeah, surely we need to like make some emission for tokens to pay for the rewards, but we are burning them actively, and community basically can participate in decisions of next token emission. We don't really like create any emission in advance. We like make it only in terms of requirements. Also, what else? Surely, like literally, as I said previously, we also want to involve like not only crypto market but also a traditional gaming market. That will be also a big solution for stable economy. Because as you know, like traditional gamers, they are not really much into play to earn. They're more about just free to play or pay to play, and they don't really understand why people need to earn on games. But usually they consider that farming resources or something like that can spoil the experience. So that is why we're like providing a bunch of solutions. If you want to earn money, please. If you want to have like a nice game experience, please. So in this kind of way, we can like merge together two different, two different poles of people. Those who want to pay and earn will pay and earn. Those who want to play just and that's it, they will play. Those who want to like earn, they will earn. So this is also, it's like basically market and global economy works. So diverse people with different needs, yeah, they can make something sustainable. So yes, a kind of that. uh, okay, probably. Kaveh, do you see any questions to your side?
No, the question I see here is about you already answered to that question about the mobile application for the game, but it will be good once again to for those who just joined us about your application for mobile, the game one, and how the KYC will be working.
Okay, yeah, surely there are a bunch of issues here in terms of iOS, especially as you are highlighting. Yeah, so first of all, we have a kind of demo app on web right now. We're extending it very soon. You could participate in like testnet of the demo, of the first demo application on web. Uh, it will happen on the 1st of May when we'll have our first demo release. So 1 month rest only. So very soon we'll also make a lot of like previous like preview releases. It will have like a possible testnet earlier. Surely we'll create a testnet earlier, but uh, I'm not really in hurry. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Yes, I'm back. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
yes, we can hear
Sorry,
you.
sorry for
Yeah.
this very unstable internet in Dubai. Yeah, suddenly and pretty suddenly for me. So yes, and in terms of other like platforms, of course, we're also onboarding PC on later steps as well, because we also want to create a high resolution game for like real lovers of nice graphics, and the same with mobile phones. how basically we go for QAC and everything else. Yes, of course, you in some cases probably you will need to pass QAC. It depends mostly on like different jurisdictions and different platforms. We're still like solving all the questions regarding iOS because it's probably more crucial for iOS than for Android because literally like Play Market and Apple Apple Store, they are like additional worlds, like the same like governments. They're pretty much regulating everything what is going on there, especially in terms of play to earn. So I can't like predict in advance how it will look like on mobile in terms of QIC, but still we want to use like straight, you know, blockchain web3 tokens in mobile games. Most likely we'll probably use wrapped tokens that you can claim with some web interface. So use like moving like that, we can escape all any issues, any like restrictions in terms of token regulations from not even token regulations, so to say, income regulations from Apple, because Apple really any income on the Play Market, and surely they want these people to share. So something like that. But of course, on just regular steps using our platform, you don't need any QAC on web. Centralized. I mean, you can start playing and that's it. You need QAC only if you would like to like make some investments, so to say, on probably for betting, of course, because betting won't be applicable for US or something like that. If you want to make some like purchasement of private round, of course, or some public, you can go for QAC. It will surely depend on the launch pad you choose or on the partner you will go for cyber sports or betting. But in our game straightly using our in-game experience, you don't need this. Okay, Kavich,
And we
choose the
have
question.
another question. We
I
have
like your
another
choice.
question. Will there be a guide video, like how to play?
Mhm. How to play or just trailer of the game? Uh,
The trailer or tutorial guide video for the user how
yeah,
to use this.
I will tell about both basically because yeah, surely uh, we'll have trailer in 2 weeks approximately, the first trailers from our game, because now we're like assembling the graphics and we want to have it ready, of course, because we're like building our own environments, yeah, and we want to finish like all the graphics and all the mechanics to make a nice trailer. So we will start releasing at least 5 trailers will be released before the IDO, like
Mhm.
one early, second late, like later, straight before the IDO, when we will have like the new essential demo version, the second release, and 3 more will be dedicated to the different separate parts of our like environment, just to pay more attention to the mechanics, to the marketplaces, to the tanks, and those specifics. So surely will highlight like all the corners. And yeah, of course, in terms of like how to play and some, you know, some probably streamings and other stuff will be released before private pre-sale in the first week of May, till the second like till the public sale in the end of May, because we'll like, as I said, we'll have like whitelist for multiplayer tournaments. So and
Mhm.
people could like basically play in these tournaments. We'll also highlight this in media. We'll have some streams and okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you. then we got the answer. We will have a tutorial video. I got another question for you from the comment sector. What about the staking for NFTs?
Yes. First of all, surely I'm not really a big fan of staking tokens and earning tokens because like in long sustainability it kills the projects, and usually like you have like thousands of percents of income like on the first week, and like in few days you have like nothing because it can't work like that. Yeah, but we will still open the staking of assets to receive assets. I mean, you can stake NFTs and receive some loot boxes. You can stake NFTs and receive some special like whitelist for events, for real life events. For instance, as I said, we have real tanks, so you can like go and drive a real tank later. So surely we'll provide people with staking of online assets for offline assets, something like that. But staking of tokens and NFTs for earning tokens, no. With very let's say even like another thing, with very limited options. It will be like window straight after IDO, of course. Just I think you can guess why, but not.
Yeah,
but
I got the point.
yes, but not later, because all our solutions, yeah, you can trust me, all our solutions are used to provide loan sustainability, because people probably love staking, love a good percents, but this can't work like that for a long term, of course.
And we got a new question here about the audit. Who we got as in our audit company, security firm, I mean.
So now we're deploying our smart contract. So very soon it will be deployed, and we are most likely we're moving with Haken, because yeah, we're I know Dima. Yeah, we're related with them, and I think Haken is a good
Yeah, the
part
good,
of it.
not only a good choice, but also they are good, well known in the industry. So I would say that's a good choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I think we do not have any other questions here anymore. That's it, I think.
I see also question about upgradable NFTs.
Yeah. We have upgradable NFTs. Do you?
It's very interesting topic here. It will be interesting to like highlight it more. So yes, as I said previously, we have a kind of you know I will also sorry, I will also scroll probably for yes for our like yes sorry sorry for our NFT slide to provide a visualization. Yes, so we, as you can see, we have like different NFTs. But if you start like from the very beginning, if you don't go for secondary market, you buy an NFT of very basic first level, so to say. It means that your NFT is consists of like four modules, like engine, turret, cannon, uh, and tracks. So you have four modules which are like uh, which have the first level, and also you have like, so to say, a kind of hull of the first level. Hull means that it's like a kind of the very basic feature of your tank, because tanks can have different shape, different qualities. They can be heavy, light, medium, with some different qualities. And yes, hull is your quality, the very basic quality, and then you can change uh, different tracks. You can put different tracks, different cannons, different like any module. So basically, to move your tank for the second level, you need to upgrade uh, four of your modules. You need to upgrade tracks. You need to upgrade cannon, silo, or sorry, cannon, turret, and engine, and then you can so to say remint your NFT to the second level. We also, yes, surely we will remint. We'll have option for reminting your NFT. Basically, you just easily will have your NFT upgraded with the metadata and the picture on your wallet. So you will have like a kind of upgradable NFT on your wallet as well. That doesn't mean that you like buy an NFT of the first level, and you have like NFT of the first level on your wallet for the whole life. No, we upgrade it with the both picture and metadata, and metadata will mean the game qualities, like speed, like armor, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you can like to upgrade them. You can use like tokens, of course. You can use also experience points. So different like parts will require different on different levels. They will require different assets to upgrade it. In some parts you will need some tokens, but also you will need to have some experience. Yes, and experience is also like received from the game. I mean, if you win, you receive tokens and experience. If you lose, you receive experience only, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
The last question, if you see, it's really interesting topic to be honest. If you could answer to that one, like, do you have a limit to earning from the gameplay, and how are the rewards calculated and stuff?
Hmm. Yes, can this NFT be staked, and are they a requirement for gameplay? Okay, so I will start answering one by one. So first of all,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we don't basically have a limit for earning, but we'll have like a limit for withdrawing, like for the 1 day, probably, because just you can easily imagine that someone is like earning for 1 year and then like withdrawing everything and for instance like and throwing it to the market. It can of course like negatively affect the whole ecosystem and the experience of a lot of users. So we don't like protect ourselves, we protect the whole ecosystem, the whole users, because we're like a decentralized organization, yeah, autonomous, we're a DAO. So that is why we'll have like some limits for a day withdrawal. Yeah, of course there won't be like too small limits, surely, but there will be some reasonable limits, so to say. But for earning, no, you can earn. The only thing that the more you like win, the more your tank will a kind of break. This is like a little cooldown that will be used, that will require like some of your time. If you like win, for instance, 20 game, like 20 games one by one, you will need to wait some few minutes to play more. But to play more. But of course, you can skip it with tokens, or you can, for instance, build a factory in Tank Polis that will provide you with some instant repairments or something like that. So yes, this is just another gamification. If you are like using something, yeah, you need to maintain it. So this is the gamification, and there's some yeah, uh, something from the real life. And in terms of like rewards, how rewards are calculated, yeah, I could say that surely, as I said, we have a reward pool that is filled with the balance of our ecosystem, and uh, like a reward pool is separated for the few kinds of modes. We have classic chamber, which is free to play, and we have legendary chamber. So uh, much more tokens go for legendary chamber, because people also like need to stake some tokens for a game there, and much less goes for free to play mode, because it's absolutely free to play. And of course, I mean, it affects our economics, like in terms of inflation. Yes, so that is why we of course direct more resources for deflation, because it's like the better future for the whole ecosystem. So yes, in free to play mode, you can receive some tokens which are available for free to play now. This will be approximately like 30% of reward pool. Yes, so they will be like collected, as I said, from all the NFT sales, all the some loot boxes, all the upgradings, everything. After we collect from each transaction, we so to say, we collect resources. Uh, we like spend 30% for burning, some 10% goes for like ecosystem, and for instance, 50% goes for 60% goes for the rewards pool. So these are the approximate numbers, because we're still like picking the best balances. Surely we need to have like the machine calculations and some really we need to overwork the really big massive of a big array of data, and we're working on that. But these are like the approximate numbers that will that will provide a nice balance. So yes, we are like we're burning pretty big a part of, we're leaving a little part to the ecosystem. That means that we'll create a kind of reserve that can be burned or can be used for reward pool as well, depending on what situation is. So this is just a kind of reserve, and all the rest goes for reward pool to pay some rewards. And the bigger part of reward pool, let's say 70%, goes for legendary chamber, where people to start playing, they need to stake some amount of tokens. So they also spend some tokens. This is risky. They can, lose something, but in any way they will be supported with experience. And I will make some spoiler: losers, so to say, they receive more experience than winners, because they have much things to think about. So that is why they receive experience that can be used for upgrading of their tanks, so they can reach out better performance later. Yes, and winners receive like back their stake. They also receive back the stakings of their enemies, and they also receive over some reward for the reward pool as well. So this is how basically it works. And yeah, these are the ways. And talking about yeah, also I would also add one more thing, because this is only in terms of arena, but also we have a city where you can build yield farming factories. You can create like LP tokens and provide liquidity and earn some commissions from 10K token. And also we have like solutions for marketplaces there. You can easily like build a kind of shop or gallery or whatever. If you are an artist creator, you can easily like buy some land and build some like a kind of virtual space and integrate it with like marketplace and sell something there as well. So this is also the open solution for users. And in terms of is NFT a requirement for gameplay? I also answered before, but I'll answer one more time. No, you can play without NFT, but you can't withdraw or claim tokens before you buy an NFT. So basically, NFT is your key, like your electronic key to your account, to your bank account in the Tank Metaverse. If you don't have it, you can receive income, you can receive tokens, but you can't claim them before. I mean, yeah, you can start playing like for free. You can earn some rewards, and when you will see that this is like this makes sense for you, then you can like purchase NFT and withdraw your tokens. You can even like use some part of deserved tokens, for purchasement of NFT. So it's okay. Yes, and also what is also very important, it's not as nothing is as much easy. The more far you go, the more, I mean, if you're like playing like a free NFT, it's not an NFT. Basically, it's kind of in-game asset only. That means that you like playing the game tank. You don't have nothing on your as NFT on your wallet. So if you're like upgrading your in-game asset, if you're like putting different models, it's start costing more and more. And the more far you go, the more expensive it will be to mint this kind of NFT. So this way, we encourage people to purchase NFT on basic levels. One, they are like costing basic prices, because the more you go, the more you need to pay. Yeah, something like that. But you can start, I mean, for a free-to-play trial, even earn some tokens and claim them later. That is easy. And can they be staked? Yes, there will be options for NFT staking to receive some loot boxes, some kind of in-game assets. Because as I said, I'm not much into staking something for tokens, but you can win loot boxes that can contain some tokens also. Yes, and you can stake NFTs for offline experience. You can stake your tank, and in some time you will receive ticket to go to our tank range offline and drive a real tank. So this is how it works. Okay, gentlemen. So let me know if you have any other questions to us. Probably to Kave, probably to Godbit or our
Exactly.
corporation. Okay, so another question. Are the fighter tanks of different size and power in terms of health, speed, and the likes? Uh, okay, yes, we do have different types of tanks. We have basically three main. Yeah, thank you. We have basically three main types of tanks, like light, medium, and heavy tanks. They all have like uh, different performance. For instance, like heavy tanks, obviously they are uh, pretty hard to be destroyed. Yeah, but they are in same time they're less for maneuvers. They're less for moving for reloading time. But if they will hit the target will feel bad. Yeah, in same time, like light tanks, they are very in terms of mobility, they are doing a very high performance, and in terms of penetration of the target, they are less effective. So surely like middle tanks are middle ones. They have both qualities in parallel. Yeah, but that means that why basically we are doing that. Obviously, we want to provide more tactics and more not only like the straight fighting, but also a kind of mind game. You can pick different sets, and what also is very important, I mean, you can create a team set, because when you're entering the room of your team, you can see what you have some time to prepare, and you see what bundle your team is picking, and you can communicate and create balance according to your tactics. So you can pick different tanks while preparing for the game, something like that.
We have another question, the most recent one. When are we launching?
Okay, when I see two questions. I will answer both. When are we launching, and what launch pads are we going for IDO? Yes, we are launching. First of all, our game is launched in two bundle releases. First is the 1st of May. It will be the very first release of our Tank Arena demo, and second release will go for both Tank Arena and Tank Police Virtual City on the 15th of May. And of course, these dates they are pretty related to our IDO, because our IDO is on 30th of May, 2 weeks after the second release, and our private pre-sale, which also will go on Launchpads, is 1 week after the first demo release on the 7th of May. Yes, so and in terms of launching, we're also launching, as I said, on IDO, we're launching on CDFI, on MetaVPad, on Game Zone, and on Polypad, one of the new Bluezilla's launch pads. Yes, and also we're going for BSC pad on private presale on Binance Smart Chain pad, And we have a bunch of smaller launch pads. I will make like a separate announcement regarding our launching strategy once we'll confirm the final partners. We still have like for whom we still have room in both like private and public sale. Okay, and I see one last question. I want to be carried alone about the project. I'll invest in also other investors. I know this project has been going through a lot of challenges. So, sir, what are the challenges? Would you mind sharing? Okay, I can start from probably the most complicated topic for me and some part of like some big parts of the planet. Yeah, answering these questions because originally I'm from Ukraine, and yeah, now I'm Dubai based and my company is Dubai based. But originally I'm from Ukraine, and some part of team is also originally from Ukraine. So as you know, probably we have war now in Ukraine, and we have had a very big challenge of first of all, like uh, to mobilize all our resources when all this happening, and also to evacuate some part of our team. We had like content creators, support team, some other like designers, and like not the founding team, but some several branches of our like of our company we had in the Ukraine. So that's why we like, of course, we spent a lot of time by evacuating those people and evacuating our relatives and other people from the hotspots, and providing like big support to the Ukrainian like simple peaceful people. So this was a big challenge, yeah. But now, like months after, we I see that this didn't even like affect any terms, any steps on our roadmap, because we managed to like we even extended our team because of that. Yeah, we no one from our team who can't even work now due to like some objective reasons. They still like remain the part of our team. We still pay them salaries, yeah, and they work when they can, and we're like supporting them on like providing the workspace, and we're extending our team, so we managed to handle that. But it was a very big challenge, like because of course it came very suddenly. And also we can like highlight challenges in terms of so to say actual market conditions, because all the investors, all the communities there are, market is so low. What are you building metaverse? So I mean, we see these challenges because people are like looking at you as at the play to earn project in the some very worst period of the market. But I'm really much optimistic, and moreover, I don't agree with those kind of people, because first of all, we see that after everything what happened, I mean, fears, wars, everything which happens in the global market, we see that Bitcoin isn't like 20, 30 or whatever, it's like almost 50. So never mind all the stuff that happened before, we see that Bitcoin shows us like pretty stable, so to say, because all the like oil, everything, like economy of the biggest country in the world is like destroyed now, but Bitcoin is like more than it was before this economy was destroyed. So we see that moreover, people are looking for bigger opportunities in crypto, like volunteers, people who are supporting someone who suffers. And just in total, we see that Bitcoin came more popular, and so I'm pretty optimistic. And yeah, in second hand, we are not like creating a typical play to earn game. We're creating a solution with wide utility. So that is why I don't see a problem like launching even in this kind of market. And moreover, I see that we're moving according to the schedule, and we have enough resources to do whatever we wanted to do in this project. So this is the main thing. So this challenge is also like done.
Yeah, we have that one checked out too. So soon to be launched.
Yeah, Ukraine need tanks. You're right. You're right. Thank you. We're doing tanks. Yeah. for that. Okay, I see also a bunch of how can we help the project at the moment? When will IDO be announced? Uh, once we finalize in the last launching partners, we're making announcement for IDO. But as you see, I already like repeating this date to you. So I mean that this is already like the public information. We have IDO on the 30th of May. The only reason why we still didn't make an announcement because we are finalizing like last launching partners. That is why we wanted to like make it all together. So, but yes, it's 30th of May. And how can you help you? I'm open for dialogue, whatever you feel as synergy, whatever you feel like useful, first of all, for you and for us. I'm absolutely free to discuss. We're open for marketing, cooperation, of course, for some communities, game guilds. Surely we're looking for decent specialists in any niche. If you're a developer, if you are like, if you just have a good idea, anyway, we appreciate you. If you just want to test our game, want to play it our game, we will appreciate you. Yeah, nevertheless. So whatever ideas, whatever value, I'm open for dialogue. You can reach me out easily in LinkedIn, in Telegram. I think it's not hard to find me there. Yeah, from our community chat or from our like website. So I'm very open for dialogue, and all of my team is also open for you. Okay, gentlemen. So probably a few more questions. Yeah, if you have something, just let me know. If you don't, still you can think about that. Ask us in our Telegram chat. The same, if you have any questions regarding Godbit, regarding like what strategies are we planning to bring on market making, on like everything, feel free to
Yeah,
ask us. We have
sure.
this kind of.
We are ready to answer every question you guys have to solve all the doubts or all the question you have. Then cleanly get for the launch. So yeah, we are always welcoming the questions. Please ask us. Us as a god beat, them as a metaverse, meta tank. So yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, people are right, and the toll is clearer. Thank you. I hope that probably Kevin, just for the like a bit like end of our call, probably you will tell like a few more words about you because you had less time. What is your like story in crypto? How you started to work with Godbit?
Well, about me, I'm by profession I'm finances. To be honest, like I'm a student of master's degree right now, and in the Godbit, I'm in the position of chief business developer. So I would say that since I'm a finances and I'm doing my research paper on the crypto, that's one of the ways that I'm really interested and I came into this field. And of course, my visions are that in the next 10 to 25 years, everything will change. There will be a big revolution. And as you said, the issue with Ukraine and Russia, this will also affect a lot the economical situation, like the economics. How to say that the methods and everything which we use in the current day in today's system, like banking system or the economical system, it will all change. So as you said, like Bitcoin has showed itself again. It's already in 50,000, I think. So I would say we stick with the crypto, and that is the future. That's one of the points that I came into the crypto. And as for Godbits, it's a passion to work with these guys, Alexei and Mark, our founders, and of course, lots of experience we have. Like it's been 5 years, like a long time. We have been working and consulting a lot of projects and gain a lot of experience and know what to do. That's pretty much it from our side. From my side, I'm always open to question. Ask me.
Great. Thank you for your story. Yeah, pretty agree with all your words. Just wanted to say like amen if they in the end of
Amen.
your.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, I see that you are asking about ambassadors. Yes, I think yeah we'll make a release for ambassadors programs very soon. So thank you for that. Yeah, surely if you have this requirement, I will ask like my CMO and the marketing team to create this announcement. And yes, we'll design the program. Surely you will receive rewards. Of course, it's very important because we are launching the game very soon, and we're pushing the marketing. So yes, sure, they will need some ambassadors at this like stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so gentlemen, if it's all clear for you, I will say a big thank for you and for Kaveh to make my evening for making my
Yeah,
evening.
thanks to the guys who joined us and asked a lot of questions. To be honest, it was really good to be here with you and talk about Tank Metaverse and also our collaboration. That's the most important point here. And thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you for your time. So see you next week. I think we'll make like this regular basis events. We'll like invite our partners. We'll speak with them. We'll give you answers. So thank you for this for your time, and we'll make this weekly. So whatever questions you have, please ask us in the chat or prepare them for the next turn. So thank you. Have a nice evening, day, morning, whatever you have in your parts of the world. I have like midnight. So thank you and see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you very much, guys.
And thank you, Kali, for your time.
Likewise, Matt. It's a really pleasure to be here. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.